Hi everyone, and welcome to English for You. That's Mike.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Erin.
She's Erin.
We are talking about a TV show today.
We're talking about a TV show about my favorite thing in the whole world.
Oh, that does not surprise me, Mike. I would have guessed that you were an extreme couponer.
Coupons are my life. Bury me in a casket of coupons.
Well, I don't know. I'll do that.
Am I being serious? Do you think I'm being serious?
Maybe.
I'm not. But some people are.
Some people are serious.
Very serious about coupons and clipping coupons so that they can save money at the supermarket, which has become kind of a verb.
Yeah.
Right? They are couponing.
Yeah, they're couponing.
Using, collecting, and cashing in your coupons to save money.
Well.
Should we explain what coupons are?
I think we can do that in the article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go there then.
Okay.
Reading.
Extreme Couponing, Season 3. Everyone loves a good deal. However, some people aren't satisfied unless they can get the best price possible, or even pay nothing. These deal hunters are the subject of TLC's show Extreme Couponing. Extreme couponers buy huge numbers of items for unbelievably low prices, thanks to their careful use of discount tickets and special offers. On one episode, we meet high school student Cole, who won't settle for less than 90% savings. On one shopping trip, Cole aims to buy his family $700 worth of groceries for less than $10. He counts his items and coupons carefully at the counter and is over the moon when the store even pays him $5.52 to take everything home. What a great deal! The next couponer, Angelique, is even stricter than Cole. Her target is 100% savings. Because of her pregnancy, she has to avoid moving around much. However, before she goes on bed rest, she and her husband Andy make one last shopping trip. They spend hours at the supermarket and buy items worth more than $1,300 at their original value. However, Angelique is disappointed when she still has to pay 56 cents instead of nothing after the discount. She hopes for better savings next time.
All right, let's get started on this article. First, nice and simple sentence here.
Okay.
Everyone loves a good deal.
You know what I love?
Good
I
deals?
love a good deal.
I love good deals too.
I think I'm alone in the world. No one else loves a good deal.
Everyone loves a good deal.
Everyone loves a good deal? All right, if you say so. However, yes, it's true. Many people do love a good deal. However, some people aren't satisfied unless they can get the best price possible or even pay nothing. Well, sure, a good deal is, well, a good deal. If you go to a store and you find that there's a big sale and those shoes that you wanted are now 30% off, a little bit cheaper, well, almost a lot cheaper, that's a good deal. But imagine if you could pay very little at the store or almost nothing. You could walk into the store and walk out without paying anything and without committing a crime. That would be pretty awesome. Now, before we go on to find out more about couponing, let's look at this word unless. Unless, it's a conjunction, and it's spelled U-N-L-E-S-S. Unless basically means except that, or but only if. We use this to join two clauses, two phrases, two ideas, and one is kind of saying, I will do this, but, or unless something changes. So these are kind of opposite things, but they do sort of work together. For example, I will go to the beach unless it is raining. So I'm sort of showing you that A will happen, but if B happens, all right? You can also use it using opposites. I won't go to the beach unless it's sunny tomorrow, or something like that. So I'm sort of setting a condition. I'm showing you that there are certain things that might change an idea, an action, or a decision, and those are the ones that follow the unless.
All right, well, let's find out about this however, and these people who just want the best deal possible. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, I guess
it says, these deal hunters are the subject of TLC's show Extreme Couponing.
Extreme couponing.
Now, of course, we should look at the adjective extreme, and this adjective means very great in degree. So these people aren't just finding coupons every once in a while and buying some cheap food here and there. These people are making coupons the most important thing in their life. They're making coupons important to a great degree. Now we can also use the adjective form or the adverb form of extreme, extremely, which is a stronger way of saying very. Here's an example sentence. Extreme sports like skateboarding and base jumping are very popular, but can also be very dangerous.
It's true. These days, maybe for the last 20 years or so, people have used extreme in a sort of new way to show that this is really powerful or really dangerous or really exciting.
Right.
So extreme sports are really exciting and more dangerous than most sports.
Right.
I've also seen some snacks with like extreme cheese flavor. It'll be like extra cheese flavor. So we often use extreme to show that things or people are sort of at the crazy end of the scale or of the measurement. All right, back to the article. Extreme couponers, or very serious couponers, buy huge numbers of items for unbelievably low prices, thanks to their careful use of discount tickets and special offers. The discount tickets are sort of like the coupons. And that's basically what a coupon is. It's a ticket. It's like a small piece of paper. Back in the old days, they would have them in magazines or in newspapers. Now you can probably download them from websites or, of course, order them. And that little piece of paper will have the name of a product, and it will show you that if you give them this product, this paper, this coupon, when you buy something, you will save that much money, and they will mark it on the coupon. So $1 off or 50% off or something like that. If you're collecting these coupons, that would be the activity of couponing, which we mentioned. And if you are a person who does this in a kind of serious way, you're organized and you do it every time you go shopping, you could be a couponer. And we also learned that they can pay unbelievably low prices.
That is right. Now, the adverb unbelievably describes things that people do or see that are hard to believe. Now, throughout the article, we are going to see how much money these people save on their groceries, and trust me, you will find it hard to believe.
Absolutely. It is kind of crazy. And we also had the phrase, thanks to, okay? When you say thanks to something or someone, that is basically you giving credit, saying, I couldn't have done it without this person or this thing's help. Thanks to my car, I wasn't late for work today. If I didn't have a car, I would have been late, so thank you to my car. Generally, we would also say it to people. Thanks to my parents, I had a happy childhood. You know, if it was just me living on the streets, I would have been sad and hungry. So thank you to my parents for doing something nice for me.
All right, we also saw the noun discount in that sentence. We talked about discount tickets. Now, a discount is a lower price than something's usual price. If a shirt is usually 250 NT, but it's on sale for 150 NT, you could say that there is a 100 NT discount because it's $100 cheaper than usual. You can also think of discounts in percentages. For example, this t-shirt is 20% off. That means you'll pay 20% less than usual. Here's another example. If we ask the manager, maybe she can give us a discount. All right, Mike, why don't you tell us about one of these extreme couponers?
All right, now that we know what coupons are and what couponing is as an activity, let's find out, how the extreme couponers actually do it. It says on one episode, we meet high school student Cole, who won't settle for less than 90% savings.
90%.
He won't settle. That means he's not satisfied. He's not happy until he goes to the store and, for example, buys 1,000 NT worth of groceries, but gets 90% off that price. He gets 1,000 NT worth of stuff, but he pays 100 NT dollars, which would be 90% less than 1,000. He's not paying 10% less.
No.
He's paying 90% less.
Only paying 100.
Crazy. And this is something you would see in one episode of Extreme Couponing. When we talk about episodes, we're usually talking about television shows. And a TV show, a TV series, will be broken up into episodes. Each episode is one show. If it's a comedy show, an episode might be around 30 minutes long. If it's something more dramatic like Game of Thrones, each episode of that show is about 1 hour long. And as we make the shows, as the episodes come out, that's when we have series and years and things like that. But an episode is basically one program, one show of whatever you're watching.
All right. Well, we saw in that episode here, or in this episode we're talking about, that Cole will not settle for less than 90% savings. So when you settle for something, you accept something that is not the best or not what you really wanted. So he wants 90% savings. He's going to try as hard as he can get 90% savings.
That's his goal.
If he gets less than 90% savings, he's going to be really unhappy.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed.
Now, we don't usually say this phrase for people because it can be very rude. I settled for Mike because I didn't have a choice.
I settled for a short girlfriend because I couldn't find a tall girl. Yeah, that might be true, but it would certainly make your short friend feel a little bit unhappy.
Yeah.
But you know, if you went to a restaurant and you really wanted to have fish, but they're like, oh, it's sold out, then you might say, well, I settled for chicken. That was okay. It wasn't what I really wanted, but it was okay. So if he pays only 80% for his, it gets 80% off his groceries, he's like, oh, I could have done better today. So let's look at how this would actually work. We read, on one shopping trip, Cole aims to buy his family $700 worth of groceries for less than $10 US.
Okay, that is
wow,
way more money than I would ever know how to save.
So that's like he goes about 20,000 NT dollars, but he really would be only happy if he only pays 300 NT dollars.
Right.
For the groceries.
That is impressive.
That's amazing.
Right.
How does he do that?
Well, he aims to do it.
I guess he does. That's his goal. That's his aim. When you aim, well, literally we often use this when talking about shooting things. You aim a gun, you aim an arrow before you shoot it, but we can also use it when we're focused or targeting a goal or an objective, something we want to do. So if you aim to get a really good grade on your test, you'll have to study hard because that is your goal, that is your aim. We can use it as a noun, or to aim to do something, that is what you are trying to do. For example, I aim to get to the post office before it closes. That's
good
my
idea.
goal. That's my aim.
Let's also talk about the word worth in that sentence. Here we are using worth as a noun. When worth is used as a noun, it's always uncountable and it's talking about the value of something. So here are some ways to use it. We can use worth to talk about value measured by money. For example, on one shopping trip, Cole aims to buy his family $700 US worth of groceries. Now, first, we say how much money something is worth, $700 US. Then we add the worth of something, $700 worth of groceries. Value measured by time. This is another way we can use worth. For example, the bear knocked down the door, smashed the windows, and ate 2 years' worth of dried food. First, we say how much time something is worth, 2 years. Then we add worth of something, 2 years' worth of dried food. Sometimes we use worth to say something's role. For example, before the new law, many people threw litter on the ground. Now they don't. This shows that the new law really has proved its worth. Now here, we're using worth as a noun to say this has an important role or value because of something good it's doing. $700 US worth of groceries for only $10.
$10, that's right. That's a lot of well, for $700 is a lot of groceries, but if you have a big family, that might be what you spend every week because groceries are the types of things that you buy every week.
Right.
If you go to the supermarket to buy your milk, eggs, fruit, vegetables, meat, things in cans, even things that you might not eat or use in the kitchen, things like soap or toothbrush, you know, that kind of stuff that you kind of use all the time, those would be your groceries. Yes, we go grocery shopping at the supermarket. One note, depending on where people come from, they might say groceries with an SH sound for the CE in the middle, or some people say groceries with more of an S sound.
Right.
Both of them are okay.
That's right. All right, so he is going to get these deals. It says
for very little money.
It says here, he counts his items and coupons carefully at the counter and is over the moon when the store even pays him $5.52 US to take everything home.
So the store actually pays him money at the end?
I guess he got so many rewards that he actually just was given money. He must have had some reward points or something to get that money back. Yeah.
Imagine going to the grocery store. You get all of the food and everything you need for that week, and then they give you some money as well.
Sure.
As you're leaving.
Yeah, thanks for not shopping
I would be
here?
over the moon. I would probably jump over the counter and kiss the people working in the store like, thanks.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right, well, let's find out what Mike would jump over. That he might jump over the counter. Here, a counter is the place where you pay for something you want to buy or get services from a person. So you'll see counters in grocery stores, you'll see counters in banks, ticket booths, anywhere where there's sort of a kind of a desk-like area, and you pay money over that.
Kind of a raised table that's used for working while you're standing. In the 7-Eleven, when you're looking for your money and you put your drink or whatever on that little table before you pay, that would be the counter. And we also have our pocket phrase go, that expression to be over the moon. To be really excited, super happy about something. I'm over the moon for the pocket phrase go. So let's go.
All right.
Pocket phrase go!
大家好，我就是歌手 Lady Gaga。但是呢，现在我不只是一位歌手，更是一位成功的女演员哦。你知道，当我被邀请要来演出这部电影的时候，我真的是呢非常开心。I was over the moon when I knew that they want me to be in the movie. 事实证明呢，我就是他们的最佳选择，因为电影一上映，可是家贫如潮啊。所以呢，我们要形容一个人呢 be over the moon， 他都飞到月亮去了，轻飘飘的，就表示呢 this person is very pleased， 他呢非常开心，乐翻天了。我们呢可以再用这个片语造一个句子了。She was over the moon when she got the new Nintendo stick. 收到了她的这个新玩具忍者堂 stick， 但她实在是太开心了。所以呢，我们要形容非常开心，记得我们就要用这句 be over the moon.
And we're back. Cole, of course, is over the moon, and it says here in our article, what a great deal.
What a great deal. Perfect. That's absolutely right. And then we read the next couponer, Angelique, is even stricter than Cole.
Ooh.
Her target is 100% savings. Remember,
so,
Cole?
No money.
That's right. Cole was aiming for 90%. He'll only pay 10% of the total value. This woman, no, I don't want to pay 10%. That's crazy money. I want to pay zero, basically. Right. I want to have 100% savings or pay zero for my groceries. And actually, for this woman, saving money is a really important thing. It's not just a hobby. It's something she really is, you know, smart to focus on.
That's right. And that is because of her situation. It says here, because of her pregnancy, she has to avoid moving around much. Now, of course, a pregnancy is the situation in which a woman is going to have a baby. Now, a typical pregnancy is 39 weeks, which is almost 10 months. You might often hear the adjective form of this word, pregnant, which is Pregnant. For example, Vanessa doesn't have any children yet, so this is her first pregnancy.
And of course, when women are pregnant during their pregnancy, they have to be careful with exercise, what they eat, you know, things like that. So next we read in the article, however, before she goes on bed rest, she and her husband Andy make one last shopping trip. So I guess she's in the final month or two of her pregnancy. It says she is going on, or before she goes on, bed rest. Now here we're using this kind of as a noun phrase. Bed rest is basically when a doctor or a nurse says you should go to bed and stay in bed until you get better.
Right.
It's almost like they're writing out the medicine you should take or the tests you should do. In this case, it's no medicine, no tests, just rest in bed, or they're telling you to get bed rest.
Right. All right, so last trip to the grocery store.
That's right, got to get all the stuff they need.
It says here, they spend hours at the supermarket and buy items worth more than $1,300 US.
1,300?
At their original value.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
That's right. Now here, we actually also saw the word worth in that sentence, and it was being used as an adjective. Now we're using worth here to say that something has a certain value. Okay, so as an adjective, worth can talk about value in terms of money, such as this diamond ring is worth over 30,000 NT dollars. Here, we're describing the diamond ring by saying the amount of money it's worth, or describing it by its value, $30,000.
For a diamond ring? That's pretty good.
Worth can also describe actions, such as we use the word worth to describe how important actions are to do or not. So, for example, I've heard the new exhibit at the art museum is worth a look. Now here we followed worth with a noun, worth a look. That means we're saying that the visiting the museum has good value. Or we could say, let me lend you this book. It's really worth reading. Here we followed worth with a verb ing. We're saying that reading this book is a good thing. We're describing the action of reading the book as having a lot of value.
Okay, so if you put your time into reading the book, you'll get something out of it. You'll learn a lot, something like that. Okay, it's worth our time. However, back in the article we read, however, Angelique is disappointed when she still has to pay 56 cents US instead of nothing after the discount. 0.56 is less than $1.
Right.
It's basically a half a dollar, and she got $1,300 worth of groceries.
She did.
Oh, I have to pay a tiny amount of money for all this stuff. I'm so upset.
Well, of course, it says here she hopes for better savings next time. Hopefully she gets it.
Well, I guess, yeah, we found from Cole that they could actually pay her to go shopping. So maybe paying even a little is not making her happy.
All right. Well, we are finished with today's article. We'll find out more about some extreme couponers tomorrow. For now, let's finish off with our For You chat.
For You chat.
All right, our For You chat question today. What's something you've done in the past to try and save money? Were you able to reach your goal?
That's a good question. Okay, here's one. It's not that important, and I didn't save that much money, but I told other people what I was doing, and they were surprised. You know, I play the bass guitar. Well, for some of you who don't know, the strings on a guitar can break. You have to buy new ones. Guitar strings are very cheap because they're small and thin. Bass strings are very expensive because they're big and fat and I don't know. They cost a lot of money. So I learned you can boil your bass guitar strings. Because it's more than 1,000 NT for just 4. So I used to take them off, put them in hot water, boil them like I'm cooking noodles, metal noodles, and then put them back on my guitar. And when I told other people what I was doing, other people who play the bass guitar, they were very surprised. They didn't know about this. So that was a good way to save, you know, a few bucks.
That's a great way to save some money. All right, well, maybe you guys have some tips like that for other people about how to save money. You guys can talk about those. We will be back again here tomorrow, so stay tuned then.
Extreme Couponing, Season 3. Everyone loves a good deal. However, some people aren't satisfied unless they can get the best price possible, or even pay nothing. These deal hunters are the subject of TLC's show Extreme Couponing. Extreme couponers buy huge numbers of items for unbelievably low prices, thanks to their careful use of discount tickets and special offers. On one episode, we meet high school student Cole, who won't settle for less than 90% savings. On one shopping trip, Cole aims to buy his family $700 worth of groceries for less than $10. He counts his items and coupons carefully at the counter and is over the moon when the store even pays him $5.52 to take everything home. What a great deal! The next couponer, Angelique, is even stricter than Cole. Her target is 100% savings. Because of her pregnancy, she has to avoid moving around much. However, before she goes on bed rest, she and her husband Andy make one last shopping trip. They spend hours at the supermarket and buy items worth more than $1,300 at their original value. However, Angelique is disappointed when she still has to pay 56 cents instead of nothing after the discount. She hopes for better savings next time.
Vocabulary Review.
Unless. According to the law, you can't buy beer unless you're over 18 years old. Extreme. The extreme heat in Dubai means that most people spend all day indoors. Discount. There was a discount when I bought these shoes. I got them for 25% off. Aim. The company aims to get all its power from clean sources by 2025. Groceries. I went to the store to buy groceries, including apples, bread, butter, and some eggs. Pregnancy. An average pregnancy lasts 9 months, at the end of which the baby is born.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net